It's a Texas weather discussion video for Friday, the 14th of June. I'm Donovan Neal. North Texas weather stays dry for at least the next couple of days, but then rain chances start to increase by Father's Day and through early next week. So let's check things out. Here's the upper air map across the continental United States. You can see we have that upper trough beginning to rotate to the northeast. Still, they have that ridge starting to build out to the west as a result of that. We've got a field of stratus clouds, at least some stratus clouds out here in North Texas and West Texas as well, but we're not seeing anything on radar, which is a good thing. Temperatures earlier this morning, mostly in the mid to upper 70s, already seeing some 80 readings near Granbury, and I think we'll be solidly at 90 degrees for the Metroplex later today. And across the nation, watch warning map very, very quiet, which is absolutely wonderful for mid-June. On the convective outlook, standard slight risk severe weather possibilities across the nation's heartland in parts of West Texas and the Panhandle later today. Tomorrow, again, risk of severe storms for parts of the nation's heartland, and on day 3, which is Sunday, we've got the risk of severe storms for parts of South Texas extending up towards Pennsylvania, and of course for the DFW Metroplex, we're in that level 1 marginal risk of severe storms, and that's any storms that we see late Saturday evening through early Monday morning. Average rainfall for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week. Heaviest totals remain in the lower Ohio Valley and parts of the Ark-La-Tex region. And down here about a quarter of an inch to an inch for our southern counties and an inch to 2 inches for our northernmost counties. But let's take a look at our drought monitor. As a result of all the rain we've been getting, much of the state, 95% of the state is currently drought free, which is very anomalous for this time of the year, but exception is for the south, where they're seeing some abnormally dry to moderate drought conditions. But other than that, we're mostly drought free, which is great. And let's not forget about the tropics. This is the hurricane season for the Atlantic. Nothing new expected for the next 48 hours, basically for the next week. So let's go on to mile output. This is the dailies. This is the 06Z run valid this afternoon at 4 o'clock local time. You can see troughing lift off to the northeast, and down here could see maybe an isolated storm or two. With highs in the low 90s, as I've mentioned before, mixed with sun and clouds. Mostly sunny, though, with breezy conditions. South wind of around 10 to 30 miles an hour. And then on Saturday, we should stay mostly dry on Saturday, which is great. Highs in the low 90s, mixed with sun and clouds. A south wind of 10 to 25 miles an hour. And here's Sunday morning, actually. And here's Father's Day morning. This is where we could start to see our daily chances of isolated, mostly morning showers and storms on Sunday morning, with highs in the low 90s. Highs should be in the low 90s for most of the day with a mix of sun and clouds. Let's take a look at our NAM. You can see NAM isn't really showing much, and that's going to be what we see mostly during a summer. Any showers and storms we won't see an abundance of showers and storms in place, but we'll definitely see something. But here's Monday morning. You can see that's a big contrast from Sunday to Monday. You can see that from a complex of showers and thunderstorms, we'll have the chance of some widespread showers and thunderstorms early Monday morning. And let's take a look at the NAM, 12-kilometer NAM. That basically secures that ordeal that we'll see pretty much a rain event for Monday morning, around 1 to 2 inches for some spots. But the rest of the day should be dry, highs in the mid to upper 80s by that point. More clouds than sun, actually. And Tuesday is where we start to begin it looks more like a summertime day, mix of sun and clouds. Daily chances of isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms during the morning to afternoon hours. Highs in the upper 80s, and pretty much the same thing on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we should stay dry with highs in the low 90s. We should see more sun by this point. And a week from today, Friday the 21st, you can see we have troughing in the north, ridging down here. And as a result of that, we should stay dry. Again, mix of sun and clouds, highs in the low 90s. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday the 24th of June. You can see troughing to the north, ridging here, and this looks like a typical summer day here in Texas. Let's take a look at our precipitation from the European ensemble, suggesting 2.5 inches by the end of this month, and the numbers suggesting highs basically in the low to mid 90s through the rest of June, and pretty much highs and lows in the mid to upper 70s for the rest of this month. And I think to this morning was our last cool morning for the rest of the summer until maybe September. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today on my notes in the blog. My next video will be posted by 7 a.m. Monday morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and Godspeed.